Hey guys, Hotspot here with playing Fall New Vegas. We're gonna continue on. We found one of those little what the hell, my game?
Emptiness here, like the sands of the great salt lake, echoed. The beating in the divide sky, like storm drums of the white legs. Ran with them on the salt beds at Caesar's command. Cut the throats of the two-headed bear, cut all communities off. Use storm, sky, disease, fire, starvation, and the violence of the ignorant to ruin all who could. Might stand against him. But the white legs, they couldn't live on their own like most scavengers, so gave them purpose.
This one looks pretty tough.
Into a weapon. All of New Canaan. Too high for Kaiser. Too proud, maybe. Or maybe something there from his past that needed killing. Memory of Graham.
This reminds me of
Help them dig out Canaan's supply caches and other secrets the sand. Filled with powered weapons even the Brotherhood might desire. They call these new weapons storm drums in the firing of shells. Things to channel the spirits in their guns. Me, they called me the flag bearer. In my hand, in my staff that still bore the weight of the old world, just as the symbol on my back did. I learned their weapons as a means of respect, and when it came their turn to pay respect to me, history came rushing back.
sorry for that interruptions.
What's been done, history's there, no matter how far you walk.
Sorry for interrupting that with the V.A.T.S.
So,
Alright, let's see what type of gun with this was anti-mil. That. Alright. Wonder what that gun I was shooting looked like. Freaking flare gun. I'm taking that. Freaking look like freaking torpedoes. Kinda remind me of Star Trek a little bit. He's launching 4-ton torpedoes from his tiny little gun. Alright, the same for this. Charge. Yes, happy beeps for nukes going off. Yay. Alright. Maybe more of those. 30 of those in the world, I believe, but oh. It's actually, you can't just walk through it. You can actually click.
I don't believe it. Grant actually went to Colonel Autumn and got approval for her damned efficiency guidelines. All experiments will be carried out with the test subject fully active to reduce iteration time. It's barbaric. I've explained this to the Colonel. Just because the iBots don't have true AI doesn't mean they're just machines. I guess results are all that matter around here. Forget things like ethical procedures or humane treatment. I'm starting to have serious misgivings about leadership around here. At least I've got you to talk to, huh, Eddie?
Starting combat. Just kidding.
Fuck you. But what's that noise? What the fuck is this now? What the hell? What was that? What was that? Okay. Oh god, what that was. Thing that I saw earlier, that's creepy. Indian Sierra Ranger. Like that. I wonder how many episodes this is gonna take. It take it as long as I want. I just really want to finish this DLC so I can finish Fallout New Vegas. So I can start continuing on with other Let's Plays. I really want to get to working on. Is that an enemy? Tunneler hide. Maybe the tunnel snakes mutated into these creatures. If that was so, how the hell did they get over here? I was kidding.
Done. Fighting now.
They're like creepy reptilian aliens. Yeah, its head is off. Cool. Ooh. Not 80.
Bad guys dealt with.
Oh, they're creepy. Cave fungus, yeah, let's eat some cave fungus. We have some good stuff. Totally great for you. Oh, shut up, you. Whoa! Some of their tunnels.
Ready, steady, fighting.
Your head pops off really easy. Yeah, right.
Bad guys dealt with.
Imagine if this was hardcore. He's dead. Game over. Game over, man. Game over. I believe hardcore mode has some dying, actually. Or what hell a stim pack would do for 80. There's probably shit here I'm probably missing. Which can be all I don't know if I actually can come back to this after I beat that. I don't know. If I can come back here, it'll be part of my bonus series, I guess. When I feel like recording those.
There you are. You went quiet for a time. Knew killing the bear wouldn't prove easy. You and your machine. You survived. There's a lesson here in the Divide. Old world history about paving and intentions could teach the Republic a thing or two, if they listened. They have an idea of trying to do what's right, never quite getting there. Maybe you've seen it. Nipton. Elsewhere. Yes, and any courier could tell you the same. See it everywhere. The bear. Bear's too busy carving up the Mojave with knives, roads, borders, and how things should be, to see how it is. They're stretched thin, can't protect their front lines, their towns. Think paper's power, radio means control. All of it useless. No matter now, Bear couldn't hold the Divide. You and that machine are all that remains of NCR here. Rest fell to radiation, fire, and what burrows below. Tunnelers, predators that make their own roads beneath the ground here. Divide broke their sky, showed them the world above, and the scent of new prey. Be a slower death for the Mojave than bombs and fire, but they'll come for its people, from where they least expect, below. Makes sense. Truth favors that. Matches the history of this place. Were signs they were here for a long time. Before marked men. Before what happened to the Divide cracked their sky. If so, they were buried deep. Might have been born the day America's embers started to settle. Seen worse things twisted by radiation. Death will come from below. In the Divide, need to watch the sky and the ground. Mojave will be easy prey for them. They'll start emerging throughout the Mojave in time. Might be years, probably less. They breed fast, hunt in groups, more than enough to bring down the strongest in the Mojave, once they draw blood. Seen them tear apart Deathclaws. Deathclaw might get some, but the rest will swarm it, tear it apart, like Denver hounds. Mojave and the Divide are the only places I've walked. Walked the east, too, before the bull came. Then, much like the Mojave before the bear, tribes, towns, clutching to life. Bull did a better job. They bear false versions of Legate Beneus's mask, the one Caesar fashioned for him. Thought it was an insult at first. No better now. It's shaped from Divide metal, not with care and strength, but with hate. Keeps them anchored. Crude, effective, like the blades they carry. Distant mirrors of their legate, a symbol they can hold on to, while divide tears at them. You see, true, not scavengers, it's what they wore before this all happened. Pain makes for strange allies. The hate the bear and bull shared across the battlefield now turned against the divide. Few survived, intact. Many NCR were already here when the destruction happened, keeping the route east open in fear of Caesar, fear of the Legion. The dam, that old world wall. The bear, NCR, couldn't be allowed to reach it easily. Long 15, Cayman, both bad enough. Kimball, Kaiser, House. You'd think their whole world was that wall, cutting the Colorado. If I'd never laid eyes on it, never spoke of it. But once found, it was all Caesar could see. That, and the flag beyond it, another symbol, big enough to challenge him. And the divide, one of the roads to it. Legion was tasked with cutting that artery. If you can't kill the bear in one stroke, bleed it, starve it. That kind of murder. It's what any of the Legion would have done. Now, the divide belongs to history. The tapes. Didn't think those would be found. You know the divide better than I thought. Had tech from the big empty. Recorder a woman gave me. Didn't survive the road on its last legs. Cast it and the tapes aside. Weren't worth the words anyway. Not like I'd forget what happened. If you heard them, nothing but ramblings, reminders for a man who doesn't need them. Probably more lying from here to the divide.
He was probably the person that was talking to guys at Big Mountain before we went there.
Maybe not. Who's to say? You, perhaps, found them, heard them after I cast them aside. Maybe there was purpose in that. If they matter, if history matters, we'll see at the end of the road. At the end of the high road lies Ashton, its silo. That machine with you, it can open it, wake it up, like it did the one in Hopeville. Hate? No. There's nothing to hate in metal, steel, gold, or platinum. You're a machine. It's just a tool, made of wreckage of the divide. All that was brought here. You know the why of it. If you don't, I do. And that's enough. Shows trust, only walks so far west. Earned more than that, though, getting this far. We walk the same road, carry the same colors. Can't break that by making the road red. Want more than that? Walk the divide. Answers will come. Closer you get to home. You and that machine. Many in the Mojave think the divide's nothing but canyon and storm. Wasn't always. There was life. A town farther west. Not talking about an old world town like Hopeville. More recent. Something you saw in your lifetime. It had the name, the divide, too. Mojave, a supply line. Took a courier to make that road. You. Back then, you saw the road with eyes facing east. This time, the divide's in the other direction. And if your eyes try to make sense of it when you reach it, home's not what it was. All roads lead back to one's home. Not your birthplace, maybe, but home. Home isn't where you were born into this world. You taught me that. Part of your message, whether you meant it or not, can be a place of mind, a moment where you know who you are, the history of it, and they can be places you breathe life into. Never would have known the divide had it not been for you. The road you made with your tracks again and again. You were the only one willing to make the journey to and from here. A hard road. Kept the land before the divide alive through seasons, storms. Can't have been just a job. Was something more to you. Don't feel for a place that hard unless it's home. It means everything, even if you deny it. Cast it aside. That speaks to what you are, proves what happened here. It was you walking that road that kept the divide alive. It grew from what you did. Settlers, camps, filling that old world city. Chance for a new nation, new beginning, new way of thinking. Could have breathed new life into the Mojave, bridging east, west, like Hoover Dam. But not old world. Something you made. Road was a supply line. No, recounting history. NCR saw the worth in that road you made. Staked a claim, whether it was wanted there or not. True elsewhere in the Mojave. And where the bear tries to cling to life, the Legion comes, bearing messages. Some brought by blade, others by couriers. You knew what was coming, as sure as I know what's coming for you. This time you carry the burden. Walk west into the sun and keep walking until it dies. There, I'll be waiting.
Alright, where are we going? We're going over here. Well, this is actually going by pretty fast by the think of it. Just a lot of walking, exploring, a little fighting, you know, looking for little secrets. It's definitely going to be like a bonus video if it's returnable, like Old War Blues is, you know.
Time to fight.
Bigger threat, the beast. Why game?
That's all.
What did he have? He had a shoulder-mounted machine gun. It's very heavy. I'll take that, and about it.
Do you like me?
Shut up. Travel services. What? Let's just see. Ooh, what's this? Activate. Activate it. Oh. Doesn't autofill or anything. Like that. Like that. Like that little message says it doesn't, you know, they're all the same, really. Ooh, that's expensive. Hey, I'll take it. Auto string increases speed of rockets. It's expensive. This is fire rate. Increases zoom level. I'll take it. It's expensive, but hey, what else is gonna use money, man? Ooh, no container here. Level. What should I do? Let's see. It resets your karma by how you can, but when you get your karma back up, you gain 100. It's kind of, it's just free. It's kind of pointless now. And great at the beginning, and then you can just quickly get it back up, you know. But it's level 51, so almost for me, because after I'm done with this Let's Play, I'm probably gonna do bonus stuff when I feel like it, and then probably just play or just play another. Okay, let's see. Mr. Sandman. I'm taking that. Where all the weapons are too heavy. Way less now. Like, let's see, what was it? That was, I think, a heavy one. It's like half its weight now. God damn that popping noise. Yeah, the arc welder I believe was like 15 or 14. That's a good skill. I'm trying to keep an eye on those little messages he had left, logs, you know what I mean? And more ammunition, really, ammunition. Actually, end episode time. See you guys in the next episode. See you guys later.